kind of a before and after there, shall we say. I think we can see quite clear. I'm basically in the same position as we said. Your target was there, your target was there. So I'm basically 90 degrees to where you're pointing. You can see a very wide stance. This shoulder very high. Hands are sort of forward because the ball is a bit further back and you're aiming too far away. All these things that created the setup and caused the swing to be very steep here and sort of jabby, and you try to sort of create an angle there with that wrist and trying to flick scoop it. Yes, you got the ball up in the air in this situation, but the lie round here is pretty good. Out there on the golf course is a little bit soggy. If you're having to try and recreate an angle of attack, it's going to boom, bury it in the ground. Okay, we want the club and the arms to be just swinging through. And as you said, when you try to follow through, you just spin it across the green. Because if you're leaning back here so much on your back foot, okay, and you're aiming out to the right to follow through, you've got to then pivot back on your right foot, which will actually exaggerate the sensation of being behind it and hitting up on it. So if we can just get everything neutral, everything's more in line with the target, you're able to now sort of swing this club. We sort of use the example of an anchor, okay? Oh, sorry, no, wrong one. That is kind of what we're looking for. If you lean the blue stick to the left here, the green line now is going to be going up in the air, and that's going to cause that upward strike. So therefore, you've got to try and recreate that angle by chopping. And when you chop that steep, the club sticks in the ground. We watch this swing here now. Lovely. Just, all you're doing there is just swinging your arms and your shoulders. It's a very simple setup, simple technique. Not really a lot that can go wrong, barring maybe the distance control. We had a couple where you made a biggest swing and the ball just went too far, just because you're not used to making contact that way. In the past, you've had to almost hit down quite hard just to get the ball to go anywhere.
And then the problem with hitting down was that sometimes the contact is much better than others, and you can't judge the distance it's going to go.
Well, you might make 3 swings that give enough energy to go, say, 25 yards. And you might go 3 yards or 50 yards or 25. Well, then after one of those 3 shots, the next one's going to be a guess. Do I go for the slightly heavy shots, a little bit harder, and then you thin it, it goes even further. And the next one, I went a bit too far last time, there's water behind, I'll go a bit softer, and then you go short and even shorter. So that variety of distance control or distance outcomes, it makes your chipping a nightmare, because you're just trying to, it's just every shot's a guess. So we can neutralise everything, as I said, get left shoulder, left hip and so on, feeling a bit lower than the right side. What felt to you actually lower, as you can still see, is actually, let me go to level there, there's a bit of a tilt there, bit of a tilt there, which is fine, okay? It just doesn't need to be such
not as magnified as before.
Exactly. I think you're sort of setting it more there for a driver, and the shoulders kind of pointing down this way. It's just very much an extreme setup, which is going to cause obviously some issues there in terms of contact and strike and consistency. So more neutral, square. Now your arms can swing. In some ways, I'm sure if I said you hit a putt, you just sort of stand there. You wouldn't sort of stand with a putt this way, would you? And then try and create an angle. So in some ways, almost set like a putter, bit of lean on your left, and then just swing your arms the same. This is a putting stroke with a bit of loft, that's it. So, simple enough, yeah?
Good.
Make sense?
Yes.
Good man.